Today's questions are really big ones with eternal consequences. Question 1. How long do you want to be angry or offended? For another month? For 5 years? How about until you finally get that apology? Maybe for the rest of your life, or how about for eternity? Question number 2. Do you want to be happy now? To help us decide this answer, consider the story of my uncle, who is a world-class, grumpy, angry, and lonely old man who died at age 93 from the cancer of unforgiveness. Not even his nurses liked him, and he made it absolutely clear to everyone, including God, that he was mad and did not want anyone near him. His favorite words were, "Don't call, don't write, don't send me any smoke signals. I'll call you." Now, of course, he didn't. The interesting part is that when we consider God's response in light of eternity, some theologians say that God loves us so much that he gives us free choice and then he honors our choices. So, if you freely choose path A in this life, God allows your soul to follow path A for eternity. The person who smiles, forgives, and loves others might get 40, 80, or 100 years of practice on this earth, and as a bonus, they get to have eternity to smile, love, and care about others. Sounds like a heavenly path, doesn't it? But the person who chooses to be angry, sullen, bitter, or unforgiving in this life, perhaps for 33, 63, or 93 years, they get to continue in that same trajectory forever. In this example, we can see that God never sent this person to hell. He just got there on his own as God honored his repeatedly chosen path. While this path sounds bad for a 93-year-old, imagine being trapped by the bitterness of unforgiveness for thousands of years as you travel on that same trajectory, farther and farther away from God. After all, if you were God, wouldn't you honor someone's choices? What kind of God would God be if he said, "I don't care if you repeatedly and deliberately choose path A. Now that you're dead, I'm going to stick you on path B, even though you adamantly chose to avoid it all your life." With all this in mind, let's revisit our first question. How long do you want to be offended and unforgiving towards your ex-spouse? Or maybe your former boss, or your business partner who cheated you, or maybe the guy on the road who doesn't know how to drive? Can we even see how the cancer of unforgiveness can creep into our lives until it destroys us? We'd like to help you cure this cancer and get it out of your life forever. Visit curethecancer.org and let's help you to be happy right now.